So let's continue with this Arcane music. I've had to divide it up into 3 parts because I really wanted to give every song the credit it deserves. So we're beginning with, oh God, Isha's song by, forgive me if I'm going to get the pronunciation wrong, Isha, but I could be getting that completely wrong. If I'm saying that wrong, please do comment below and let me know. Yeah, let's crack on with this one. Every time I think of Isha, I literally feel like I'm going to start crying. I don't know why this character got to me in the way that it did. It was almost the saddest loss in the entire thing. It would be, Jinx would be the saddest loss, but I've got a feeling she's still alive. I'm just going to buy into my own delusion for now until it's confirmed. It's got the English translation and it says, "Child, don't be afraid of the thorns." How stunning the firework was. Oh, you're killing me. I've literally got goosebumps already, by the way. Push aside the mountains, let her see me. Is that the words? Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Tell those stars to shine on me faster. These are the most beautiful lyrics I've ever heard. I'm gonna lose it. With that blue in my heart, with that blue in my heart, blue like sadness, but blue like Jinx and powder. And Isha, right? Oh my God, this is what we're kicking it off with. Jesus Christ. The song's called Isha's Song, and yet it's now showing me clips of powder, just to really kick me in the teeth. Why don't you? That's this build up, by the way. The way the song transcends upwards is just stunning. As one among millions, still must blossom into solitary and splendid flower. Don't wander in troubles anymore. Oh God, this song itself, the lyrics of it are almost like a premonition of what Jinx does next in terms of giving in and walking away. The idea of breaking the cycle. Ooh, this is interesting. I hadn't even thought about looking into this before. Even if the tears flow, keep running forward. Are you kidding me? Run until even time cannot be found. Oh my God, these lyrics are like a premonition. Wait, what? Be a carefree flying... The funny thing is that's almost like an ode to the way she comes in on the hot air balloon thing, isn't it? Like a flying bird. She flies in as well. That could also be a reference to that. Is something happening? Something's just happened to his face, no? Has his face got younger? Wait, that tripped me the fuck out because I was looking for where... Oh my God, I was looking for where there was going to be lyrics showing up. And then I looked up and he was younger. That really messed with my brain. Wait, what? Wait, I can't... Sorry, I need to just do something. I can't work out if he's young and they're making him look older at first, or if he is old and they're making him look younger. Hang on. No, so he's young. Wait. Wait, wow, this is... Okay, right. So he's... But that's him there, yeah? That's how he looks, and then it's made him... That's like obviously using like something to make him look younger. Is it? Sorry, I know this is not anything to do with the song, but it is. I'm just... Hang on. Can I just say the song itself, the production of it's stunning. The vocals are impeccable. I haven't even begun to look at that yet. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so you'll know if you watch my finale reaction, you'll know there's a reaction here that I had, to this, ready, hang on, that. And I pointed it out because I said that's interesting because it looks weird. And then when I was editing it, I realised it looks like teeth and an open mouth with jinx in it. Now that is, I've realised that's almost a reference to what happens at the end, isn't it, with Warwick and Jinx. Oh, God. The picture of, I can't believe I've just put the video back to back of Isha looking scared and then Powder crying. I'm going to lose it. I'm fine the way. What's the lyrics at the end? Sorry, just hang on a sec. Just quietly forget. Are you kidding? I've got so many goosebumps. I'm fine the way I am. Do you know what? I actually thought, right, I finished all the episodes, did all the reactions to all 18 episodes, and I thought, you know what? After this, we're going to do some really fun Arcane stuff. We're going to do stuff that's going to be a bunch of laughs. I'm going to do a tier list at some point. We're going to sit here and have a really good time, laughing and joking about Arcane and doing some fun stuff. And I'm sat here on the brink of crying thinking about Isha again. The brilliant thing is it's called Isha's song, but you realise how it's Powder's song as well in some ways. It's sort of both. It's like a mirror. It's like a song that's like a mirror image. Honestly, I really thought, because I was like, I've finished the show. We're going to do some fun stuff. I'll do some funny moments compilations. We might even go back and watch the certain cupcake scene again. You know, I was going to do like a tier list. I was like, it's going to be real fun. We're going to go and do some more Arcane stuff. We're going to move on to other things. We're going to watch some comedy stuff. Great. And I thought, no, you know what? I'll react to the music. That's what I'll do. I'll learn more about the music and we'll really delve into it. That'll be interesting. No, it's heartbreaking, is what I've learned. Yeah, see, this song was so well integrated into the scene. I didn't even realise it was in Mandarin. Congrats to the creative team. Well done. I agree. You obviously know it's there, but it's not until you really look into it. And I would have never looked into the lyrics otherwise. Do you know what I mean? I would have never sat there and really truly looked into it. All right, well, that's kicked things off to an interesting start. Okay, what's next? Oh, Spin the Wheel by Mick Wingert, which I believe he voices Heimerdinger. I will double check just to make sure I'm not talking. Yes, Mick Wingert. He's voiced characters in Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if I've mentioned, no, I haven't mentioned this. Kung Fu Panda is my favourite movie of all time. The first Kung Fu Panda movie, in my opinion, is the greatest movie ever made, and I will stand by that. This is the Heimerdinger song I really wanted to listen to more in full when I was watching the episode. This was from episode 7, if I believe so. And yeah, this was something I really wanted to really sit down and listen to. So the song is called Spin the Wheel by Mick Wingert. Here we go. I've got to look at the lyrics. This is adorable. I know it's not a wheel, but you know, like the opening element of Arcane, the like record player thing, it just seems an ode to that. I know it's not that, but join in the circus, stay for a dance. The way that is an echo to Echo and Powder's dance. When the war quiets down, strike up the band. Oh, Jesus. Heimerdinger's become John Denver. This is really cute. The references to time in this song, and we had no real idea even when we were listening to this, is just mental. Sorry, that's hilarious. Sorry, that's hilarious. God, do you know know what? If everyone had just listened to Heimerdinger in episode 2, none of this would have even happened. Oh, Jaime. But, because I thought Jaime had died, but someone explained that yordles don't really die. They disintegrate and sort of go back to where they came from, as sort of magical beings. So that made me feel a lot better. I'm gonna have an awful time pronouncing this. Stromae or Stromae, sorry, and Pom, I think. Hang on, and it means my best enemy. Oh, you are kidding me. It means my best enemy? Oh, fuck's sake. How do you pronounce it?
Ma meilleure ennemie.
Ma meilleure ennemie. I'm first listening to almost like the instrumental itself and the music, and then I'll go over the lyrics. I'm literally picturing them dancing, and someone said as well, the dance sequence happened at like 4 frames per second, which is obviously the ode to Echo. Someone said it's almost like he's replaying that moment. Is there a translation? Right, hang on. I'm gonna get all of the lyrics. I'm gonna put them in Google Translate in the other tab. Hang on. I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you. That's where we're starting, are we? Brilliant. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, but also the worst thing that ever happened to me. The day I met you, I would have maybe preferred that day had never happened. The worst of blessings, the most beautiful of curses. I should get away from you. But as the saying goes, rather than being alone, it's better to be in bad company. You know what they say, be close to your dearest friends, but also even closer to your adversaries. But my best enemy is you. Oh, Jesus. Why does your name hurt me when it hides right there in space? What emotion is hatred or sweetness when I hear your name? Don't look back, the past that follows you makes war on me, but my best enemy is you. Well, let's just look at this a bit deeper, because this first bit, I'm not going to even try and do it in French, because my best enemy is you. Run away from me, the worst is you and me. That's a man singing that part, right? So this is a man and a woman singing. So let's say the woman is playing the part of Powder and the man is playing the part of Echo, yeah? So Echo's singing, but my best enemy is you, run away from me, the worst is you and me. And the woman's singing, but if you look for my voice again, forget me, the worst is you and me. Oh, Jesus. I mean, that scene anyway was torturous, but now it's even worse. God, I really wish we'd got to see more of... I'd actually wanted to see, not necessarily Echo and Powder in that universe, Echo and Jinx. Because we didn't. We saw Echo and Powder, but we didn't really get to see Echo and Jinx. If she is alive, though, there is hope, right? There's hope there'll be more of her. I'm not ready to say goodbye to these characters, am I? Oh, this is interesting. Top comment here says, in case you didn't notice or pay attention, Echo and Powder's dance happens around the 30-minute mark of episode 7 of season 2. This is exactly the time their fight happened in season 1, around the 30-minute mark of episode 7. Oh, I hadn't noticed that, no. This show really doesn't miss anything, does it? Well, the vocals in that song are stunning, the lyrics are absolutely heartbreaking, and the instrumental's banging, so that's all I have to say. I'll be honest, I don't even want to listen to it again because I will start crying. So I'm going to have to move on, and I can see the next one is King Princess, fantastic, so you know I'm moving on to that one straight away. I'm just gonna prepare myself for this one because I haven't truly looked at the lyrics yet. Oh, this scene, man, is... I have watched this scene over and over again, by the way. I'm also looking for the knee thing. Everyone keeps talking about the knee thing. I don't know. You lot, I don't know if she's doing the knee thing. I might have to reanalyze the scene, genuinely, because I don't think she's doing a knee thing and everyone else is. But what's your opinion below? Comment below. Is Caitlin doing the knee thing or not? I don't think she is. And I'm willing to review it again and actually check and put it all in slow motion and all that kind of stuff. Because I've found a video on YouTube where they lighten the scene and it'll be easier to review. So if you want me to, I'll do another, I'll analyse that scene for science again, okay? If you want me to, I'll do it. I'm willing to, you know, put in the work. Don't say a word. All right, let's do this. I need to actually scroll down and look at the lyrics because I can't. I know. I'll just look at this for a minute. I'm not going to focus on it, am I? If I'm looking at that, look at it. Just the words, I'm up here higher than God, is just... Again. Shit. Oh, God. I've got to look at the lyrics. And I'm thinking of you while I'm up here higher than God, feeling strange by the way we left things in the back of the car. Okay. You could say the back of the tunnels, but we won't go there. Right, let's just hang on a sec. Hang on, because I've got to slow this down. You believe that I'm in pain, help me disassociate. God, we can't have Vi disassociate. We've already had powder disassociating and becoming jinx at one point. We don't need Vi doing that as well. I just want to be a good passenger. You know what the lyrics are. Do I need to? I'll read them. Feeling fantastic. I'm fucking fantastic. I want to get drunk and watch American classics. Arcane is an American classic, so I'm with you on that one. Again. Sorry, the way she says plastic just gets me. Sorry, hang on. One more time. Give me a sec. You just have to take it. Jesus Christ. I cannot believe, genuinely, I can't even, just hang on. I cannot believe that I have watched a show about a cluster of pixels, right, trying to like save a city, and it has got me to the point where I'm sat here like getting goosebumps over the words drink champagne out of plastic. I can't believe what's happened to me. I was a normal, relatively normal person about a month ago. Again, shut up, all right? Shut up. The thing this is interesting as well, just to actually analyse this, like I should be doing. With the kiss scene here, actually, the original kiss scene, the first kiss scene, you see more of Vi's face than you do Caitlin, right? Like Caitlin goes left, Vi goes right, and you're looking from the right. And with this, obviously, you see more of Caitlin's reaction to someone kissing her. And I like that we got that. We got two kiss scenes, right? Eventually, well, there was a lot of kissing, but you know what I mean. Like, we saw Caitlin make the move and kiss Vi. And Caitlin leads, but because she goes left, you see more of Vi's response to that kiss. And then with this other scene, because it's Vi making the move and then the focus is on Caitlin's reaction, you see the other side of it. And I just think that was nice. It showed the balance of both. It's like you've seen the more butch, masculine character showing that softer side of someone making a move and advance towards them. And you see it with the more feminine character, but is actually quite dominant and quite masculine in many ways, make the move. And you've seen it the other way around, and then you see it the other way around. Like, it shows you the parallels, and I really like the way they did that. Just to actually say something youthful, not just me sitting there being like giggling at picturing you naked. I'm sat here picturing you naked. You just have to take it. Ooh. Okay. And again. What did she say that? I didn't know. While you're down there being a doll, I'll be thinking about you while you're down there being a doll. You know exactly where my mind's gone with that, right? You know exactly where. I don't even need to say anything. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, I like that, by the way, the bit where it goes boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Oh, that's such a lovely little detail, that. Ooh. Sorry, this is my favourite bit. I mean, I like the fucking fantastic bit, but this bit. Very, very good, that. I've got to keep kind of moving through this because I'm going to be taking too long. Right, this is no. In all seriousness, no. I wasn't familiar with King Princess. Yes, King Princess. I'll have to look into these artists, man, because I need to see more of this. This is ridiculous. This was the song that really got to me actually in the end, especially with what happened with Victor and Jace. Sky, man. Sky cannot be. There's two characters that I just wish we got to see more of, Sky and Elora. Sky is so stunning. Ah. It's actually brilliant the way that song changed, because when you first hear it, it doesn't go where you think it's going to go. You actually think it's going to break into like, I don't know if that's the right word, but like a crescendo. You feel like it's going to go up, and it doesn't. It goes like, I don't know, not jazzy's the wrong word, but it adds this other layer to it where it doesn't go where you think it's going to go. I got so lost in that then. I just listened to like 2 minutes and didn't even pause to even talk about it. Jesus. Stay your pretty eyes on course. It's such an interesting... The language of that is so interesting, because you'd think it would be keep your pretty eyes on course. Stay your pretty eyes on course. That's really interesting. Will they still let me over if I cross my God? It just sums up Victor's guilt in the end, doesn't it? Really? It just sums up everything Victor was probably feeling in that last bit. I'm so happy we got to see a bit of the old Victor back, though. We got to see the humanity of him again. I think I've said this at the point of the reaction, but I think it would have really bothered me if I never got to see that version of Victor ever again. There was a couple of things I think the finale did miss, and I'm happy to do like a Q&A where I go through it. Nothing major, I was very happy with it. But there would have just been a couple of other elements I would have wanted just to round it all up. And the one thing I really wanted was peace between Jace and Victor, and we got that. And I'm so happy I got to see it. That was the one thing I would have been annoyed with. There's a couple of other things I would have wanted, like I say, but That was one thing I'm really glad we did get that, to be honest. Obviously a figure of speech, if I cross the line in terms of being immoral and unethical and doing what Victor did, but if I cross the line out of existence, if I go, will they let me in anywhere else, right? It's like, you realise in the end, he was completely banished. Even like he said, there's no, like perfection, there's no end to, it's just the end of a pursuit. And then what is humanity when there's no pursuit? It's just the multi-layered element of this show is just impeccable. Jesus. Right. Let's look at Royal and the Serpent Wasteland, which I think is the song for Jinx, I think. There's just something about that, seeing her hair unbraided, that was so, like, I don't know if this makes sense. Seeing her hair unbraided and flayed out like that was more of a shock than seeing like her cut it all off. I don't know why. If she wants me, death can take me this time. If she wants, death could take, that's interesting. Because often death is associated as like a male archetype. In the same way God is identified as a male archetype, but the concept of Mother Nature is always feminine. If she wants, death could take me this time, is that referring to death as like a female archetype? That's interesting if it is. This world is a wasteland, please let me go. And then it shows like the contradiction there. The world is a wasteland, please let me go, and then I'm not ready to face it, don't go saying goodbye. There's a beauty in changes and I want to try. So it's in the song, it's showing her like confliction to that thought. This world is a wasteland where nothing can grow. If it weren't for you, I'd be here all alone. For who? Is that almost referring to Echo saving her? Or is that almost referring to Silco in her head? I can't remember what bit that's from. Right, let's quickly do some translating. Hang on, that's Spanish, I'm guessing. Ooh, watch out, I have a short fuse and your gun might explode. Ooh. It's really catchy. This is going to be stuck in my head. I might have to go back and listen to Paint the Town Blue just to get this out of my head. Two more here. There's the spin the wheel with like a visualizer. Let me just look at this again. The other thing as well is obviously where he's drawn Vi, and he's drawn a grown up with tattoos. Surely Powder's clever enough. That version of Powder would have been like, wait, does he know her in another space? Like, for him to do that, I found that really interesting. Oh, our little John Denver Heimerdinger, he's so cute. Jace really gave like him that cape and he was like, all right, yeah, fine, I'll rock it. It's the equivalent of your boyfriend giving you his hoodie. Don't. I'll start with the Victor and Jace love thing because people have taken it way too far. The girl's mum was very built, wasn't she? She's wonderful, right? Anyway, there's a visualizer here. It looks like for Fantastic. Let's just check this out. Oh, is it playing the whole thing? Oh God. That shooting scene, by the way, is so cute. Her teeth. Look at the size of her teeth. She really had to grow into those, didn't she, Lou? She's so sweet. Look at the way her teeth barely fit in her mouth. Look. I really think I might have to go back and watch season 1 again and then go all the way through it again because you know what? There's so much I've missed now. That prison scene as well. Well, there's that prison scene, but the first one, you know what I mean. Okay. I'm really annoyed at how much I'm going to struggle to get over these characters. It's actually pathetic. I feel like I'm 15 again and I'm like freaking out over a boy band. This is sad. Or freaking out over a girl band probably with me, but anyway, you know what I mean. Right, because I asked a couple of you in the comments, is that the same prison cell space? Or is it a different bunker with the same design, or is it actually the prison cells? Because if so, these two ain't got changed. Let that really sink in. These two haven't got changed. I can't get over the fact that I can't stop thinking about these characters. It's actually pathetic. I'm sorry, she really stole an outfit and just went, put that on. And she did it. I'm like, I get butterflies. This is pathetic. I'm a fully grown woman. What am I doing here? You you for the visualizer used on the lyrics down there being a doll. You put the bit of Vi in the tunnels. You arse wipes. This is the way Ambessa pokes her in the stomach. You haven't poked Caitlin in the stomach as well? Look at the shock on her face. Look at it. Look at the shock. She's like, ah, what have you done that for? That hug is ridiculous. It's actually, why is that hug so ridiculous? She is a good 3 inches shorter than Vi in that moment. How's that even happened? For fuck's sake. I've got to watch this show again, haven't I? I've got to go back through it again. I've got hair in my eye, I can't even see. You put those clips back to back, have you? Yeah, back to back, brilliant. I can't get over how different Caitlin looks though between season 1 and season 2. It's like there's a different model. Like, look at Caitlin. Caitlin doesn't have much of like a eyelid in the early. Oh no, she does. Maybe she just does her makeup differently. Maybe, I don't know. Vi went emo. Caitlin just sort of. I don't know what happened. She put on that cloak and became like a Superman. I don't know what happened. Sake. I'm gonna turn the song down. Hang on. It's her cheekbones. Her cheekbones look different. No. I've literally said to a couple of you in the comments as well, do I go over that scene again? Would you like me to analyse it again? Because you lot keep talking about the knee thing, and I don't know. I really don't know if they are doing the knee thing, if I'm honest with you. Her legs don't seem in the right... I've sat here and watched it on slow-mo. I don't think her legs are in the right place. But anyway, I'm such a soppy twat. This is ridiculous. Oh, you cut to that clip, do you? Not the other bit. Okay, I see what you've done. I can't believe I've got butterflies over a hunk of pixels. This is just absolutely pathetic, isn't it? It really is, though. It really, like, it's embarrassing. Right, one last one. We've got Royal and the Serpent Wasteland. Okay, the final video in this playlist I'm working from, which is a Riot Games music playlist, is just some... It's a visualizer with all the clips from season 1 and 2, I'm guessing, put together for this song. Let me just see what it shows. Cuts from Vi to Jinx, and then Jinx to Isha. God damn it, you. Also, one of you mentioned as well, in the finale, Vi was carrying someone, and I saw it had blue hair, and I was like, is it Jinx or is it Caitlin? And it turned out to be this character. And one of you pointed out, yes, very brilliantly, she's one of the first people to put her hand on Jinx's shoulder when Jinx opens the prison doors and lets them out. And I hadn't remembered that, so whoever did, thank you. because that's a really, really brilliant detail. So, and I didn't remember that. So thank you for letting me know. I can't believe how much I fell in love with a show in a matter of a month. This is just ridiculous. There was one thing as well. There was one thing I really, really, really liked. And I'm going to highlight it here. Vi, when the whole Isha thing is happening, Vi is holding Jinx back. We never see a moment where Jinx says, why didn't you let me stop her or anything like that. And it's very clever because in a show that has bad writing, this is what they do, right? A character like Isha dies. Vi's character stops Jinx from running over there and eventually, because Jinx would have gone to try and stop her and ended up killing herself at that point, right? Vi stops her, but there's no point where Jinx turns around and says, why did you ever do that? Or like, we never see that. And it looks like Jinx doesn't even bring that up or mention it, even when Vi goes to her in the prison. Because Jinx knows. Now that Jinx knows what it's almost like to be the big sister, she knows Vi was always going to try and stop her doing that because Vi loves her. There's never a point where Jinx ever questions, why did you stop me from doing that, or anything like that. She gets why Vi stopped her and let Isha do what Isha did because Jinx became Vi. By looking after Isha, she became the big sister. She never had to even acknowledge that to Vi. And it's a very subtle detail, and it was something I noticed in editing, is we never got a conversation of, you know, let's talk about what happened. They don't need to talk about what happened with Isha. There was never really an exchange needing to ever happen because they both now know what it's like to be the big sister and to lose the younger sister, right, in a way. And now they both get, so they never ever need to discuss it. And I think it's a brilliant piece of writing, even though there's no writing there. It actually, that's the message between the lines. You don't need to like make a remark to it. And I just think that was really clever. And Echo kept saving her. That was just so brilliant as well. Ah, it goes back, it runs backwards. That's the one thing I would have wanted in the finale, by the way. It's the one thing. Two things. I wanted a conversation further between Jinx and Echo. I would have wanted to see something else between them because we only ever really saw that bit where he's stopping her from pulling the pin out of the grenade and falling over the edge. But we never really got to see them come up with that plan. You know how they did with Vi and Caitlin when they've come up with a plan against Ambessa? I would have wanted something like that, a montage of sorts of Jinx and Echo getting ready to turn up on the battlefield, essentially. I would have wanted that, and I would have wanted some affection between Vi and Jinx. You just never got that, and it really bothers me. Because I'm soppy, I like hugs. Not really that much in real life, I'm not that much of a hugger. But in terms of character stuff, I would have wanted something. I mean, yeah, Jinx says, I'm always with you, sis. And she says, even when we're worlds apart and they're both standing back to back and they're trying to find out where Warwick went. But I would have wanted something. I would have just wanted to see Jinx throw her arms around Vi for once. Just one final time. Just Jinx actually just be happy to see her. Because I'm soppy and I'm pathetic, but I would have wanted to see it. All right, I think we're done. We're done with this playlist. If there's more that you want me to check out, I'm more than willing to. I think I'm going to do a Q&A, like I mentioned before, where we just talk about the show, what happened, my opinions of it, and I can give more of a rundown. And we'll just do like a breakdown of things. I've also got some funny stuff on the way. I'm doing a tier list and a couple of other things related to this. And then we're going to crack on with some other shows. And I'm more than happy, by the way, to revisit Arcane in the future. Like, I don't mind even doing like maybe once a month or something, a little throwback to Arcane, or looking at funny moments or edits or something, because at the end of the day, I've built my audience on YouTube at this point in time around this show. I can't really find myself seeing a show I love as much of this anytime soon, at least. So I'm happy to keep circling back to Arcane. It really doesn't bother me. The more the merrier, really. I'm more than happy to keep checking things out. Also, about 60% of my returning viewers aren't subscribed. So if you do want to subscribe, just click the button and put the notifications on. And if you did enjoy this video, giving it a thumbs up really helps me out and helps grow the channel. So either one of those. And I'll see you next time for some Arcane fun stuff on the way. See you later.